just want to jump on here and show you a quick video of something I picked up tonight that I think is going to save me some time on kind of spying on other Facebook pages of the niches that I'm in. Without following them, without Googling them and having to scroll through them, trying to find the best that I can learn from or the worst that I can learn from. So what I've done is I jumped over here to Likealyzer. Now, Likealyzer is an app by Meltwater that will help you do an analysis of a Facebook business page to see kind of how it's doing, how it rates against other Facebook pages, etc. So if you watched any of my analysis that I've done, free analysis for restaurants, hair salons, apartments, any of those people, a lot of the information I used was straight here from the Likealyzer. So you can use that to look at your customer pages or your small business if you're a small business owner, or if you're in social media marketing, you can use it to look at your customers. So you punch in their web address here for their Facebook page, and it'll populate and show you what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right, how you can make improvements. It's a great starting point for anybody. So I'm making this video primarily for my Bivo Inner Circle people. What's up, guys and gals? But I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it public on my YouTube, just because that's the kind of guy I am. I like to give value. And for you other social media marketers, maybe it'll help you and save some time. But more importantly, if you're a small business owner who just doesn't want to flip the bill to bring in a social media marketer, shame on you. But at least let me give you the information so you can do it and do it right and have a good Facebook page, have a good social media presence. So that being said, we're not talking about Analyzer to doing analysis like that really today. I found out something else I can do that's saving me some time, so I wanted to share it with you, Bivo. And what we're going to do is come up here to statistics, click on the statistics page, and then you can see that over here you have an option for recent analysis, pages that were recently analyzed, pages in order of the like rank, in order of how many likes they have, in order of how many people are talking about them, in order of how many people have checked into them. So one of the things we can do any of those, but let's say I want to find the ones that have the highest ranking. They're scoring highest in their category. Don't do these first, do this side first, because if you do these and come over here and change it, it defaults these back. I learned that the hard way. So I always do country second, and then we'll go United States. And then what do we got here? I know a couple of you guys are working on funeral homes right now. So we type in funeral service and cemetery. It's going to bring up a list of funeral service and cemetery Facebook business pages. It's also going to rank them according to how this software analyzes them and thinks they're doing. So that's some really good information. I can now look at these good pages through the Likealyzer lens, see what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, see if there's any of those ideas I can adopt for myself and for my client. I also can go directly to the Facebook page and take a look at the ads they're running, take a look at how they've got it set up, the whole nine. So it's really useful. I also can scroll at the bottom of this list, a couple pages over, find out the people that are way below the mark and kind of see what Analyzer tells me about them, why their score so bad, because that's some things I want to avoid. So we got a few in here. They got, wow, 4,000 likes, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. Let's look at the top one here. It's got an 82 score. I'd say the average in this category is probably going to be about a 50. So 82 is pretty good. And this is the Likealyzer software review of it right here, if you've never used that. So it's going to tell you that, hey, they got they picked out their page name. They've got a website. The average in funeral is 47. Like I said, I figured to be about a 50. Similar brands, 44. So they're doing great among funeral homes. They've liked another 10 plus pages. They don't have a very good people talking about score. So with that many likes, there should be more action here. And if you click on that, that's what it'll tell you. The engagement rate's not high for that many people. So they've got to do some things to fix that. And one of the ways you can do that, here's some stuff, the perfect timing. So it'll tell you the best time that your people interact on a page. That's when you should be posting. length of post, what percentage is pictures, what percentage is video, what percentage is text, etc. And then it gives you, ask more questions because the engagement's low. That's going to get people engaging more. But this is not about the Likealyzer review. So that's another video. What this is about, though, is being able to look at what good funeral homes or good small businesses are doing and what bad ones are doing, and also being able to go directly to their Facebook page. Anyhow, as this is opening up, so, right away I noticed, I don't know what Thanks Mom nominations are, but maybe that's some type of community thing they ran about nominating a mom. I want to look at that. Maybe I can take that idea. They've got the actual tab they've built here with recent obituaries, which I think is great because most of the time that's on the funeral home website, but people are so much utilizing Facebook for their news and information nowadays that if you have your obituaries there, it's posted on Facebook. One of the friends and family member can go, then they can share it on Facebook, and then all the people who were friends and family of that person are looped in. They're able to share it. Everybody has information. It draws more people to your client's page. Gets more branding. It's just more beneficial and helpful. You can start to see what kind of posts they use, what kind of engagement they're getting from those posts. We can read the reviews. See how many reviews they got. 79 reviews, that's great, I think. I don't know how long this Facebook page has been up. I'd have to go back and look at that. But so let's small talk while we wait on this page to load. Man, solar eclipse, underwhelming, right? Here's this is, I don't know if this is a pinned post. No, it says an hour ago. We've heard thousands of questions. We're here to answer yours, and then that's going to have a bit.ly link. That's probably obviously going to go to some type of, well, let's look at it. I'm curious now. So we click on that, and what are they giving us? Frequently asked questions page on the funeral home website, which is pretty smart. They can put a Facebook tracking pixel on this website. So everyone who's clicked over here and read this, they can then, retarget if need be. And we're not necessarily talking about funeral services, but for any type of business. One other thing here real quick. While we're here, I'll give you this freebie as well. See this bit.ly link? People use bit.ly and Google Shortener to track their information, but it's also to hide it in Google searches from competitors, things of that nature. So you can do a lot with it. But if you will snag the bit.ly or the Google Shortener link, and you want to kind of see what's happening with your competitors, are they getting clicks on it? From what country? Where are they coming from? That type of stuff. Then you just go up, and you can't see my web browser, but you put it in the web browser, the link. You might be able to see that. And then you add a plus sign, and then you hit enter. And voila, you get access to what they see in the backside of bit.ly on how many people have clicked their link. So, that post has only been up an hour. It's got 5 clicks. One's from Ireland, 4 from the United States. On some companies, especially if you're selling international stuff, you guys know I do T-shirts. That's good information to have, but just something to know that you can always look at if you see an ad and you're curious of how well it's doing, how many clicks it's actually got, other than the engagement on the post. Because a lot of times we run Facebook ads for post engagement. There's a lot of post engagement, a lot of likes, but you're curious, are those people actually clicking the bit.ly link and going to the website to look at the product? This is one way that you can figure that out. So just another freebie. But let's get back to the funeral home. But you guys get the gist of it, right? So now we can come here. We can look at what they're doing. Let's look at one more. We'll close that. Trying to speed up my internet here. So we're back to Likealyzer. Let's go back. Let's look at another industry. I know a lot of us are working with mortgage brokers, real estate. So let's change that up right here. I just saw $325,000 for a mortgage broker, but it was Quicken Loans. So that makes sense, Quicken. I was like, what? Small mortgage? They're killing it. So here we got, by rank. So 1,000 likes, 84 people talking about. We got to kind of omit Quicken. That skews the numbers. Embrace Home Loans. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe they're online as well. Benchmark. I mean, they've got Colorado in their name, so they're probably local. What we got going on at Benchmark? Let's spy on them a little bit. I'm not a fan of that top page, but I would have to look at a color wheel and see what that dark blue psychologically says. Maybe they're on to something that I don't know about. They don't have any milestones up. They should put that up. They're crushing it as far as an 84 in an industry of 55s, 54s. They should be growing a little better. They got good interaction, good engagement. They're not doing enough separation of posts, so let's read that. The timing's off. Remember we talked about that on the last one. Doing good short posts. They're not asking questions. They're not using hashtags. Don't look like they have any videos up, so they really need to mix that up to even raise their score even higher. But let's jump over real quick. Let's look at the page. Okay, so the page is starting to open up here. They're using something quirky and funny. Actually, I think Wyman, we talked about this with the computer page, trying to get something like that. Kind of funny up there, or scary or sad, something more viral. That's what obviously they're attempting to do. Here, obviously, starting off right away, we can see they're a mortgage company, but, great information, 12 home repairs that are way too risky to put off. So they got these great articles about being a homeowner and, these repairs that people are going to need to refinance for, take home equity loans for. They're no dummies. That stuff it's going to work in their favor. All right, so we looking at that article. I mean, they took it from Realtor.com, so they're not having to create content; they're just finding it, and then obviously, as a mortgage broker, they probably work with realtors and insurance. And look, these other companies and these other individuals are commenting good information, good tips, good to know. But look who it is. It's a real estate agent. It's a home place. It's a realtor. It's an insurance. That's good to do on a business page. So go and interact with others in the community. Call on them to come and interact with your page. That really helps get more exposure, helps you in the algorithm. I wouldn't be surprised if they've got a social media marketer who's finding this information, posting it, who also does maybe accounts for some of these others, and they just go and comment as the company back and forth, and it really helps the algorithm. I mean, that's something you can do. How risky of a mortgage applicant are you? For another article from Realtor.com, comments, likes, got some reviews. So American Dream home ownership, less affordable. Here are 11 reasons why. MSN.com. A few comments. So they're doing okay with that. I mean, they got a pretty decent score, but that just gives you an idea on how to go look at some really good pages, get some more ideas in a quicker way for us newbies. I'm going to create another video now. I don't know if it'll be tonight, but a second video to follow up to this on how to take these top pages and look at all their sponsored ads. So we want to see what kind of Facebook ads they're running, right? And you're like, Scott, why are you teasing me with this? Why wouldn't you just give that to me now? Because I don't want videos, 20, 30 minutes long. Sorry, I like short videos. Even though I rant, it's the minister in me. I just, I preach, but I can't stop. But there I am babbling again. But I'm going to make another video that shows how to take these top pages and then be able to see all of their sponsored ads and just roll through them, even the ones that they don't show on this page because they've made them what we would call a dark post. They will still show up in the sponsored ads. So that will be a video coming up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button there on YouTube so that you're able to get the information when that's released. If you like this, if it was helpful and you want me to do the second one, please comment below. That helps this video get more exposure, helps my channel get more exposure so that I can keep making these videos. I know it's worth your time and my time.